Astrophobia. Did that scare you? Don't lie. It did, right? You must be an astrophobe. Scared of outer space? If you're an astrophobe, we don't want you. Get out of here. You really think a channel called Space Chip would want an astrophobe here? Sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay, I'm joking. You can stay. Unless you like Pluto, then really get out. Today we're going to be talking about astrophobia, also known as the fear of outer space. And we're going to start by looking at the subreddit r/astrophobia to see what people say about it and what kind of things actually scare astrophobes. All right, so the top post of all time on r/astrophobia is this image here, which I actually can kind of understand the fear that goes with this because there's a human here in danger, you know, floating away from the space shuttle. What is this, ISS? Do we have context to this image? Away from the Challenger. So yeah, the space shuttle. That's crazy. Like, obviously, if this was you, you would be scared even if you don't have astrophobia. But stuff like this is where I don't get it. I mean, I think it's kind of the fear of nothingness and like, oh, focus on me, please. It's kind of like the fear of emptiness, like thalassophobia, the fear of the ocean. And that's why these images can kind of be scary because they're just so much empty. And if you think about the actual scale of an image like this, obviously, yeah, there's going to be lots of empty space. Now, this one is interesting. It's showing the different bands on Jupiter and the way they move over time. And I think it's just this giant like megalophobia thing, which is Jupiter. Jupiter's the largest planet. And seeing how it moves like that, like Earth would fit inside of this little red spot here. So it kind of puts into perspective how big things are, and that can trigger like the megalophobia that goes along with astrophobia. This one I think kind of just looks creepy, the way the light like bounces off of it, but it also looks like a rubber duck. So like when I see it, I just think of a rubber duck and it's not very scary. Stuff like this is like, this looks so fake. Like obviously if this was real, yeah, I'd be scared, but this isn't real. I don't get it. Obviously I don't have astrophobia, but I wanted to know what you guys thought about this. So I made a Google form that had you guys rank different astrophobia images based on how scary they were. So let's go take a look at that. All right, so we started off the poll by asking, have you heard of astrophobia? And 70% of people said yes. Then I asked if they have astrophobia and 65% said no. And actually 11% of people that took this, out of the 500 people that took this, 11% of them, so 56 people said yes, they have astrophobia, which really surprised me that someone with astrophobia would find this survey from my videos. I feel like if you're scared of space, why are you watching Space Chip? What are you doing? This is the same image that was the top of the subreddit, and I asked people how scary they were on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not scary and 5 being terrifying. And it looks like most people picked 2, which means that it was not scary at all. There was a little bit of fear in it, even for the non-astrophobes, but still 25 people said terrifying. I think this is probably the scariest one of all of the ones on here, just because of there's an actual human there in danger, if that makes sense. And then the rubber ducky one, yeah, it looks like most people agreed with me saying 1, this is not scary because it looks like a rubber duck. Then we have this really cool nebula picture, which looks like it was probably the least scary of all of the images I put on here, which I didn't think it was scary at all, but it was one of the top posts on Astrophobia subreddit. And you can see that reflected here with 75% of people saying it was not scary at all, and then 13% saying only a 2, and very, very little amount of people said it was anything more than that. Like, this is definitely a megalophobia image, the size of Earth next to the sun. That's Earth right there compared to the sun. And yeah, you can see this is definitely a lot higher. A lot more people said this was scary, which I agree with. I would probably pick 2 or 3 because it is definitely, if you have megalophobia, this is going to terrify you. This one really surprised me that it was one of the top posts on r/astrophobia. So I put it on the list to see if it was just me that thought it was stupid, that this was scary. It almost has like this really mechanical feel, but it looks like I was with the majority in saying this was not scary at all. Saturn without rings. This doesn't scare me at all, and it looks like people agree with that. 37 though did say that was terrifying for some reason. Is it just scary when there's not a ring on a planet because it looks out of the ordinary? If I added a ring to Jupiter, would that make it less scary? All right, guys, I fixed Earth. Okay, this is probably my favorite image on this list. The Hubble Deep Field. All of these dots are different galaxies. So if you didn't know, the Hubble telescope pointed at a dark spot in the sky and let it go, I don't know how long, a long time. And this is what it saw, proving that there are so many more galaxies in the universe than you could ever imagine, really. And it looks like a few people thought it was scary, but most people said 1, so I think they just thought it was cool. All right, and then now we have the different sounds of celestial bodies. Let me pull this video up. So apparently different celestial objects will give off different frequencies, and then you can turn those into sound waves. So it's not like a real sound, it's like turning the frequency into sound waves, if that makes sense. So here's the sun. That's also the sun. I don't know how realistic this is. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments on how realistic this is. Earth, let's hear Earth. I think it's just like they purposely make it kind of scary noises. It sounds like something an alien would do. So I don't know how realistic these are. Oh, Pluto. Sorry. Oh, close it. I can't see Pluto. So obviously, I don't know how realistic those are, but they are kind of scary sounding, and it looks like most people agreed. How do you feel about different sounds produced by celestial objects? Most people said 3, and 20% said it was terrifying, which is interesting. So that is what my community thought. But to really see if I have any astrophobia at all, I'm gonna go where no astrophobe has gone before. Oh, is it working? I'm gonna try to think like an astrophobe. I guess I can go in VR now. Space is not that scary. Ah, it's Earth. I mean, like, imagine this was real though, when you're out here in space and there's no way for you to get to Earth, you know? I could see how that could be scary. Like, look at that though. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm supposed to be scared. Ah, big pink planet. Okay, we're on the moon. Oh, could you imagine though, like being out here completely alone and Earth is all the way over there? Whoa, wait, look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, there are 3 of them. Okay, I am kind of understanding the astrophobia phenomenon, I think. Bro, I'm trying to, whoa, okay. Sorry, I think this is more cool than scary, but I'll pretend that it's scary. 1c is the speed of light. So, like right there, that's 1c. That's the speed of light. That's the fastest thing in the universe? What? Don't go, because they say boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. That's real. The edge of the universe would probably be sick. I think we're going... That was it? That was insanely fast. Usually it takes way longer, but there's the edge. There we go. Here is the edge, everybody. Oh, yep, here it is. Here it is, everybody. Boys and girls, we made it. This is the corner of the whole universe. Fly out really far. Oh, wait, this might actually be scary. We're going to fly out of the universe. So we're watching the universe drift away, the last remnants of anything at all. Okay, we are now out in nothingness. Chip, you can't fly out of the universe. It's not possible. I just did it. We're gonna find my new home in here. Wait, we're supposed to be scared, guys. Okay, ready? This star is about to jump scare you all. No! Can you find a black hole? Oh, we should find a black hole. Oh, that is actually kind of scary. All right, this is kind of creepy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like, imagine seeing this in real life. And then you know there's nothing you can do and you are going to die going into this. It is a little bit scary. If we go inside of this too, let's see. Oh, there it is. And then it just absorbs you. Watch this. The blackness. And like, oh, wow. I want to go to Pluto. All right, here we are at the worst planet, everybody. You hate Pluto? Yes. Pluto's the worst. Not even a planet. Like, look at it. Like, come on, look at Pluto. What's to like about Pluto? People are like, oh, Pluto used to be a planet. Feels so bad for it. No, I have no reason to like Pluto. Pluto's the worst. We're pulling up Universe Sandbox. Pluto, come here. Laser. Yes. I need more power. Yeah. Well, that ended badly. Like the video for more Pluto destruction. I want to know how you guys feel about astrophobia. Is it real? Do you have it? Are astrophobes actually smarter than all of us and they know something we don't? Let me know. Okay, bye everybody. Go destroy Pluto for me. Bye.